welcome Nerd Nation to this latest edition of the Sports Nerd Show. We are a collection of things to bring you as much sports talk as time allows over the next 60 minutes. Although we will strive to be highly informative and equally as entertaining over the next hour, we must warn you that there may be some cuss words along the way. But we don't give a damn because that is the way most humans in the real world tend to talk, and we, the sports nerds, are no exception. So without further ado, Nerd Nation, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I present to you the founder and host of this crazy-ass show, Scott, the Sports Nerd Wright.
Thank you, Elliot, and hi, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Nerds for Tuesday, November 18th. Is it really November already? God damn!
Hey,
this year's flown by, guys. It really has.
We're only 9 days away from Thanksgiving.
I know. Is that not? I mean, come on. This year has just flown right by. So
they're all flying now that we're getting older.
That's true. That's true. Very true.
They took forever when we were young.
I look at it this way: when I was in school as a kid, the years would drag on. You wouldn't think of that.
No,
after you graduate, it goes quicker.
Well, yeah, that's because now you got to go out and live life.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that shit just eats up your time.
Exactly.
Now I know where the expression "life's coming at you fast" means.
Exactly, Wayne.
You don't come at you slow.
So, hang on a second. There we go.
Life's like a runaway freight train, baby. If you don't stand out of the way, you're gonna get run over.
You're gonna run over.
That's for sure. All right. Let me go to Sunday night. We're gonna start. We're gonna go through the NFL from Sunday night.
I wasn't here to discuss anything
until last night.
I wasn't around Sunday to discuss any other games.
Well, yeah, you were elsewhere. You were in Phoenix.
Yes.
So hang on a second.
And I couldn't get no audio on my phone for some reason.
Well, that's all right. I mean, you didn't miss much. I mean, John was here. I think was John.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, John came in.
Well, of course he was going to show up after Buffalo's wins.
Well, yeah. So Lions and Eagles on Sunday night. Eagles pretty much dominated that game.
Dude, fuck around. The Eagles might repeat. Huh?
I mean, the Eagles only. I mean, it was mentioned on Unsportsmanlike this morning on ESPN that the Eagles seem to be able to beat all the good teams, and then the teams
they played down. Yeah, they played down.
That have a losing record tend to come after them and beat them, like the Giants.
Well, because they played down to their level. That's
correct.
You know, you saw what happened with the Giants the second time around when they took them more seriously.
Right, they smoked them.
Yeah.
I will say this though, Dan Campbell has replaced Ron Rivera as the riverboat gambler.
Going for
Oh my goodness! Good grief!
That's what cost them the NFC. That's what cost them the NFC Championship game against us a couple of years.
0 for 5 on fourth down. You got to make at least 2 of those.
No, Dan Campbell's taken over the play calling duties for the remainder of the season, as he mentioned earlier this week. So he's taken it away from his offensive coordinator. But isn't Dan Campbell? I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong. Isn't he a defensive coach?
No, he was a tight end. He was a tight end for the Lions back in the day.
Right. Okay. So he's an offensive minded coach. I wasn't really sure, so that's why I asked.
No, he just has a defensive posture about him.
Yeah.
That's what made me think he was a defensive coach because it was just the way he is.
Well, when you come in saying we're gonna bite some kneecaps, that will give you
right.
That's why you see, and that's why he makes a great head coach because you can't tell whether he's a good coordinator on offense or defense.
Right.
He does both.
Yes.
He scares the shit out of people just to do their job. You don't think those guys are just playing because of the money? They're playing because they don't want to be on his bad side.
There you go. So From what I mean, again, guys, I listen, but I watch Unsportsmanlike on ESPN2 for about 2 hours every morning. And I'm working at the same time, so it's a matter of me being able to pay attention to what's going on and working at the same time.
Right.
Isn't that the one with Michelle Smallman?
It's Michelle Smallman, Chris Canny, and whatever
Evan Cohen. Evan Cohen.
Evan Cohen. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not a big Chris Canny fan myself, but okay.
Chris Canny's a blowhard. The dude will. I mean, if you watch Unsportsmanlike, he raises and yells most of the freaking show and criticizes everything.
He's an overgrown Stephen A. Yo.
Yes, he is.
But I will at least give him credit. He played
200 pounds. Come on, he's a big guy. So
he played in the NFL as opposed to Stephen A's bloviations where he didn't play anything.
Well, Stephen A.
He played basketball.
Winston-Salem State in North Carolina, averaging 2 points a game.
Yeah, Stephen A. has been removed from NBA Countdown on ESPN to maybe expand his knowledge. I'm not a big Stephen A. fan. I think he's a blowhard. I think he's over exaggerates everything, and I really don't respect or understand his intelligence when it comes to sports. I just can't. I can't.
Well, I just get tired of all of his nonsensical comments. I mean, like I said, yeah, his bloviations.
Yeah, when he rattles on and on, yeah.
Yes.
He knows his stuff because he researches. He does a lot of research.
But he's not an athlete like the rest of the guy. I mean, like, come on, he's not really.
Well, there's a lot of people that are not athletes that, I mean, you got coaches that never played basketball in their life, but they make pretty good coaches.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, he played in college, like we said, but still, it's not like he went in the NBA. But I've seen him on some shows where he actually, in dress pants and shoes, shooting 3-pointers, knocking them down. So he still got his shot.
Oh, no. Again, it was a knee injury that cost him the opportunity to play. You know what I'm saying? But look, he's where? He's from Philly, isn't he?
Yes.
No, he's from New York.
Oh, is he New Yorker?
Yeah.
He's from New York, but he lived in Philly for a long time with the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Yep. That's where he got his first job, I believe, right?
Yeah.
First major job, anyway.
Yeah. So he's got Philly attitude with New York mouth.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a bad combination. That is, excuse my French to Elliot, that's a fucked up combination. You get a New York mouth and a Philly attitude.
It depends on
trouble.
It depends on who you ask.
Right. So, I mean,
when you were born and raised in New York, that's a perfect attitude.
Yeah. So, I mean,
don't give a shit and tell people that you don't.
Yeah, the Eagles beat the Lions. I mean, are the Eagles the number one team in the NFL right now, in the NFC right now, guys? You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate to say it, but the damn Rams, man, they hitting on all cylinders.
The Rams, if the Rams are not number one, they're a very close second, Wayne. I'm with you on that.
Philly's offense.
Philly has the tiebreaker. Philly has the tiebreaker with them. Anyway.
Yeah, they have the tiebreaker because they beat them head to head. But Philly's offense is still stagnant.
It is, but that defense makes up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're talking about they held the Lions at 9 points.
They totally shut down the Lions. Yeah,
they shut them down. But then again, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his first name, but Williams. The whole tenor of the game seemed to change when that idiot jumped on the goalpost after scoring a touchdown. I'm like, why'd you do that?
How stupid was that?
Oh, the slam dunk.
God.
No. When he caught the touchdown and like Spider-Man jumped on the goalpost.
Oh,
yeah. Then they had to do a 48-yard extra point, and of course he missed it because the wind was swirling. That to me, that just kind of changed the whole momentum of the game. Just that one stupid play with the extra point being missed.
So all they did was one field goal and one touchdown with no extra point. Is what the
remember when Sam Horn had a cell phone hidden in the in the goalpost.
T.O. pulling out Sharpies.
Well, Jared Goff was still the leading passer despite the loss on that game. He was 14 and 37 for 255 yards and a touchdown. Saquon only got 83 yards. Okay. So, I mean, but again, I think that Philadelphia defense is coming into its own because of how bad. I mean, and that did that because that Lions offense is a juggernaut. It has been all season long. And for Philly to be able to shut them down and only get 9 points out of it, that's saying something. So I guess I would say Philadelphia is still the number one team in the NFC at this point.
That's not saying something. That's saying a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the week before, think about it. They held Green Bay to 7
Right.
in a rock fight.
Yeah.
So,
Defense wins championships.
yep.
Ain't no two ways about that.
Yep.
You saw what they did to Kansas City last year in the Super Bowl.
I mean, you know what? Kansas City loses again this past weekend against Denver. They're 5-5. They aren't, as of right now, if the playoffs started right now, the Chiefs would not be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They are the 9th seed at this point. And they got to jump over Jacksonville and Houston.
Yes.
And I don't want to hear any more shit about the perennial pretenders that are the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah,
Dude,
I wish you on that. After
And
that,
I even called them the
against
I didn't even make a mistake of calling them San Diego. I call them the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that performance against Jacksonville was pathetic. Okay.
They do not.
I told you
we
gotta stop. We gotta stop anointing these teams as being legit contenders.
Right, guys. Let me ask you this question: is Justin Herbert overrated?
Yes.
Oh, I believe so.
Yes.
You won't get an argument from me on that. Yeah, I do believe they are trying their best to pump him up because Harbaugh's there.
He can't win the big one. He can't.
No.
He can't play well under pressure.
Well, they obviously proved they can't beat Jacksonville either. So.
Well, they beat them that. Oh yeah, that's right. They lost that 27-0 lead in the playoff game, didn't they?
Yes, last year against Jacksonville. In fact, yes.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is John Harbaugh also overrated as a coach?
You mean Jim?
Jim Harbaugh, excuse me. Yes.
No, he's a good coach. He's a good coach. He proved it at San Diego State. He proved it at Stanford. He proved it in San Francisco.
Everywhere he goes.
But he cheated in Michigan, Wayne. Come on.
He won national championship in Michigan too.
As a cheater, yeah, of course.
And this coming from an Ohio State fan, so
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, you are correct.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
let's
with you.
let's consider the source.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't tattoos that got
Because
suspended.
Ain't never anybody gonna say anything positive about Michigan that comes from Ohio State.
Never.
True that.
Absolutely right.
They could change the world. And it wouldn't
My
be
bias. I wear my bias on my sleeve, Elliot. So it's all right.
I'm sure you do.
On your sleeve and around your neck.
Thank you very much.
Too bad you don't wear that sports knowledge above your neck.
Go fuck yourself, Elliot.
Don't get me started.
All right. I wish
Don't,
Ken
hey,
was here.
stop. Don't start none. There won't be none.
Right. I wish Ken was here because I really wanted to hear what he had to say about the Cowboys last night.
What about them? They beat they beat somebody everybody beats, the fucking Raiders.
Okay, the Raiders. Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was the 31 to
33 to 16.
16, right? And
Yeah,
the Raiders. But you know what? And again, that when the defense looked good, the offense looked good, but that's because it's the Raiders.
Let me put it this way. Where Elliot said everybody beats the Raiders. I'm in a football pool. I picked Cleveland to beat the Raiders this week.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. All right, the Browns are in Las Vegas this weekend, and they're I don't know if they're favored or not, but they got a chance to win it.
You know how they will win it?
It won't be Shedeur Sanders. It'll be the running game
If
And
Ken
the defense.
if Ken picks the Raiders as a survivor pick, Cleveland will win.
yeah. Ken's survivor picks are bad, but that's okay. I love the man. Anyway, I don't know what the line is for the Browns and the Raiders this week. Let me take a look and see.
There shouldn't even be a line, huh?
Right.
That game should be streamed on Tubi.
Tubi TV, yeah.
Okay, we're going into week 12.
Yeah, they can't do it on Comedy Central. That's where the Cowboys play now, right?
All right, here's the Raiders are actually favored by 3.5 points.
That's the home. Home gives you 3 points.
That's the home field advantage, right?
Home field advantage gives you 3 points.
So
Yeah,
technically, they're favored
the
by.
over-under is 36.
Technically, they're favored by half a point, and that's basically
And they
even.
get the home cooking. That's it.
That's it. And they don't get that guarantee that the house always wins. Either.
Right, but also, I mean, the other thing of it is Shadour's going to start, and for the first time for the entire season, he's going to get reps with the first team offense. So let's see what he does when he goes into that game next week or this
Dude,
week.
if he goes in there and smokes the Raiders, I mean, really smokes them.
Yeah. That's our franchise quarterback. Is that what you're saying, Elliot?
No, it just makes Kevin Stefanski look stupid as far as I'm concerned.
Sorry, Wayne. I already think Kevin Stefanski's stupid. I'm just saying.
He doesn't have to work too hard to look that way.
That coaching staff has done everything they can to keep Sanders away from the starting quarterback position. Everything they can.
Mm-hmm.
So now they don't have a choice because Dylan Gabriel's still in concussion protocol. So now they got to start Shador. Well, let's hope what's-his-face, the offensive coordinator, puts a game plan in place to make him succeed. Because if he doesn't, and Kevin Stefanski puts shackles around him, that just shows me that Stefanski doesn't like Sanders, and that pisses me off.
So what's going to happen is Shador's going to go off. Then they're going to fire Kevin Stefanski and hire Dion.
I laugh, but that scenario could be very realistic.
I don't want Dion coaching the Browns. I'm sorry.
You didn't want his son quarterback in the meeting, but guess what's happening? Guess what's happening this week?
Poor Shador, he had a bad night. I mean, but again, you got to look at it this way. He didn't have any reps with the first offense, so that's why he struggled. I mean, he holds the ball too long, and it's just, I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
It's not like Dion's committed to Colorado or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys really think Deion Sanders is an NFL caliber coach?
We won't find out until he gets a job.
Until he gets there, yeah. That's one of those.
Anybody that can go in and turn a program around at any level?
Yeah, but Colorado sucks this year, guys. Shador goes away, and that Colorado is really terrible.
What does that tell you?
He doesn't have the talent.
They lost Shador and Travis Hunter.
Right, and they suck.
Yeah.
He's not getting prime talent in Colorado. It's not happening.
Of course not. Not anymore.
Yeah, he might be on his way out. Who knows? But getting back to just Cleveland themselves.
Oh, God, here we go.
No. I'm giving you props. Like I said, I took them in the game coming up this week against the Raiders. And if Shador, he doesn't even have to be spectacular. Just I would even say
game manager.
Game manager, mediocre game manager.
If he leads them to a win.
Yep. If he leads them to a win,
Kevin
of course,
Stefanski's
technically it's going to be the defense that leads them to the win because the defense, based on the Raiders only getting 16 points against Dallas's putrid defense, they might not score against Cleveland.
Let me bring up something. Is Myles Garrett the best player in the NFL right now?
I wouldn't say best.
Overall, I'll give him top 3. I don't know about the best. I haven't seen all the other players.
The dude had 5 sacks on Sunday.
But I'll give him top 3. I'll give him top 3 for sure.
I mean, he just caused havoc.
Yes,
he caused havoc against Baltimore on Sunday. It's not his fault the offense couldn't create points. I mean, he was doing everything he can. I mean,
he had a chance to leave.
Jackson is the most sacked quarterback by miles in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, from this point forward, I shall no longer refer to him by his first name. His name shall be Cash App Garrett, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's fine, Wayne, but I mean, he is the best edge rusher in the NFL.
No,
Hands
no,
down.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm arguing with the fact that he said, I want out, I want out. Here's 42 million. Oh, Cleveland is so fantastic.
Right. Yeah,
I'll
I'm
stay
with
here.
you on that, Wayne. I'm with you on that. Yes. He had a chance to go to a winning team, but he decided to stay in Cleveland because they threw the money at him. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
We would have taken him in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not debating his
To
skills
complex
whatsoever.
to compliment Nick Bosa. Hell
Mhm.
yeah. Damn
And
right.
Fred
you
Warner
take
and
him.
the rest of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You put Nick on one end and put Miles on the other. That defense won't. You know what I mean? That defense is going to be.
And
the best.
Warner in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny because I talked to my brother yesterday and we were talking about Myles Garrett in Cleveland, and he didn't know that he took the 42 million to stay in Cleveland. He said, well, would you do it? I said, it depends on where I would be in my career.
Right.
If I already had enough where I'm generationally going to have wealth, 5 generations past me,
Yeah.
then I'm looking for a team that I can possibly go to the playoffs and win. Now, if it's my first, well, not my first, but if my second contract, then yeah, I'd probably stay for the 42 million as well.
I mean, Miles earns his money every single freaking week. He does.
Oh, there's no disputing that.
Yeah.
I dispute his turnabout on the money issue.
I dispute
getting out.
his willingness to, he gives the Browns an ultimatum. He's like, get me out of here, trade me. But then they show him the money and he decides to stay.
Yep.
Now, granted, Miles loves Cleveland. He loves being in Cleveland. He loves the community. He does a lot of stuff for charity. But if he wants to chase a ring, the only way it's going to happen is if he's with another team. Because the Browns, the way they're built right now, it's going to be 10 years before they're even competitive, in my opinion. I love my Browns. I got my Miles jersey on tonight. I love my Browns. But the history of this franchise is that they can't keep, and they've never had a franchise quarterback. And it's been proven time and time again. The coaching staff, no matter who it is, can't draft a good quarterback. They don't know what it means to draft a good quarterback. They had an opportunity to draft.
That's management, not coaching.
Right. Well, they had an opportunity to draft Josh Allen. They passed on it.
Well, they took Baker Mayfield.
Right.
Yep.
Can't have it both ways.
And then Stefanski ran Baker out of Cleveland because Stefanski didn't like it.
Progressive ran Baker out of
Yeah, well, that too. But Stefanski never did not design the offense around Baker.
Stefanski has State Farm. He couldn't handle having.
Yeah.
Either way, it is what it is.
I got the feeling what you just said may be true with Shedeur as well. He is going to design the offense to where Shedeur is going to fail.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, that's because he has a failing offense.
So
He's gotta-
basically what you're saying is he doesn't really have to try that hard.
Well, no, and
I told you that.
he's got a paper thin offensive line too.
He has to put minimal effort, microscopically minimal effort.
I got to jump out. I'll be right back, guys.
Anyway,
Well,
so your jersey fit okay? You happy with
that
it?
sucker is tight. I'm gonna get the hat, and I'm gonna have to get me a hoodie, and I'm gonna have to get me a few other things now.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm about ready to order my McCaffrey jersey, and then the Judge hockey hoodie.
I'm gonna have to get a 49ers hoodie, and I may just have to just get my name put on the back. That's tight. I like that.
There you go.
I like that. Granted, I ain't a Knicks fan, but I like that jersey. That's tight.
This hockey shit is fat, dude. I love it. Like I said, he showed me the Judge one, and I'm getting that one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up probably, if not tonight, probably tomorrow, and say hit me up with that with some of your styles again, cause I definitely want to get that the rival hat that goes with the jersey.
The one.
Yeah, the rival hat that goes with the jersey. And I saw a hoodie on there too that was tight. I was like, yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna have
They got all kinds of shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
all kinds of stuff. I got my hoodie right here, huh? I think I wore it. Didn't I wear it on the show the other day?
Which one? Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. You busted that out. Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of damp. I don't dry my shit like this heavy, the stuff that I don't want numbers and shit affected
Right.
on. I don't dry that shit. I hang dry it.
Oh, I take mine to the dry cleaners and just let them press it and get it right. Yeah.
I don't dry the shit. I just let it dry naturally. Might have a few wrinkles in it, but you know what? Everything's still intact. I tell my wife, that's why I do my own laundry, because I tell her my shit,
Yeah.
I gotta take out stuff, certain things that don't need to be dried.
Right.
Because I used to have this one pair of Yankee shorts. I still have them, actually. They were the Pro Standard, and all of it was patches. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You would throw it in the dryer, and the fucking patches would curl. And it takes forever to get them to you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to twist them and fold them and mold them. I told her, you know what? Just let me do my own shit.
Yeah. Well, for me, if I put something in the dryer, I separate them out like you said. I'll put it on low heat, maybe for like 15 minutes, just so it won't be so wet, and then I'll hang dry it.
Yeah, no. Anything that's stitched or screen printed, I don't put in the dryer.
If you're gonna do that, turn it inside out so the numbers are facing inside instead of outside.
Oh yeah, I turn it inside out, and like I said, put it on low heat.
Yeah.
And run it for about 15 minutes. Take them out. But
I don't do it because, like I said,
anything like this, you gotta turn inside out so it doesn't damage the numbers. Kurt,
you know what?
That's not Kurt Warner, right, Elliot?
No, he never had the privilege.
Right.
Is there really anything we need to talk about that game last night? I mean, seriously.
You know what? I mean,
Again,
the Cowboys. I mean, the reason why. I mean, give granted. Now their wide receivers had a great game, both of them. But again, it's against the Raiders defense, and that's not saying much.
You know how bad I was against watching that game. I never watched it. I didn't even tune in.
I didn't either.
Okay, I actually watched Raw instead.
I watched Aquaman
because
and then Walking Tall with The Rock. That's how excited I was about the Cowboys.
I watched Raw because it was John Cena's last trip to Madison Square Garden.
Right?
Okay. And got a little bonus.
Did you see Scatterboo at Raw last night?
Scatterboo was at Raw, and he shoved what's his name to the ground. The guy looks like King Farouk from.
I don't know, but anyway, he did that with a walking boot on because he's got a torn ACL or torn Achilles, whatever it is. But yeah,
no, it's his ankle.
Dislocated ankle.
Dislocated ankle. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, that was pretty fun watching that last night.
Scatterboo had his boys with him too, so it wasn't just Scatterboo; it was his guys.
Oh no, he had one of the linemen there too.
He had an entourage around him.
Dude, one of the linemen shoved one of the. Man.
No, you watch Walking Tall and Aquaman. You watch Raw. I watched the surprised look on my student's face when I said, "Oh yeah, y'all can leave early."
Oh, right. All right.
Early out today.
Wayne's the favorite professor at the college because he let the students leave early.
Yeah.
Very good,
leave early.
Very good, sir. I guess you just didn't want to be there. Is that what it was?
Hey, man, it's as of this week, it's week 14 out of week 16.
You're gonna have a basket of apples on your office.
Dude, I'm running out of gas. I'm running out of gas. I'm ready for this semester to be over.
Well, and you know what? You get the holidays off, right? How long? When is the last week of when's the last week of the semester? Is it next week or is it the week after Thanksgiving?
My last official class will be December 3rd.
Okay.
Wednesday, December 3rd.
So you get the entire month of December off after that, right?
Month of December and January. Classes start back up in February.
Really? So you got 2 months off?
Technically, but I mean, I got to prepare for next semester.
Okay.
So.
Are you going to travel while you're off?
I'm going to go home for Christmas.
Home is
North Carolina.
okay. So you're going North
Yeah.
Carolina. Okay. All right.
Yeah, North Carolina. If
All right.
and if possible, I'm gonna try to squeeze a show in there, maybe from my brother's house. So
If you're here, that's fine. I've got the last 2 weeks of the year off, and I've got Thanksgiving off. So, but and Elliot, I understand, and I'm going to be humble on this. I really love your brother. I'm assuming you set up the GoFundMe. Is that right?
I'm in the process.
Okay, and I appreciate you for that, Elliot. I really do.
I had to put together a little synopsis.
Did you have to write as far as a paragraph and just make sure the writing was good? Is that what you're saying? Getting your vocabulary right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you want me to read it to you?
Go ahead.
What the hell is it? I think it's right here.
if there's a vacation to be had, I'm taking one.
Right. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm putting. I mean, I was going to take the whole week of Thanksgiving off, but because of my mother doing that fall, and I had to go to Lauderdale,
Right.
that pulled the
Okay,
PTO,
ready?
that pulled the PTO from Thanksgiving out. So
Right.
I'm still only going to get Thanksgiving and the day after off. But I am taking the last 2 weeks of the year off for Christmas and New Year's.
Sweet.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Elliot.
My name is Elliot, and I'm putting this GoFundMe campaign together on behalf of my close friend and vidcast partner, Scott the Sports Nerd Wright. Recently, Scott was burdened with what, for most people, can be a life-stalling issue, the breakdown of his only form of transportation, aka his car. The goal is to reach the amount necessary to help Scott get his wheels back up and running to address everyday life. But most importantly, with the holidays upon us, he really needs to get these blessings in order to be able to visit his family, which includes his mother, who recently underwent some unexpected medical issues, and it would be nice if he could spend that time with her. We humbly urge you to find it in your heart to join me in doing God's work to help out a fellow human being in need of whatever anyone can spare. Thank you all in advance for your generosity, and may God bless you someday if you ever find yourself in need of someone to assist you through any tough times you may face along the way.
Perfect.
Oh my God, Elliot.
Perfect.
Dude, I have no words. I have no
Nailed
words.
it.
I mean,
No words need to be said. That's
brother.
perfect. Just leave it at that.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you.
Now I just got to get a photo to put up.
You want a photo? Use my avatar use my. Well, I don't know. Don't use my sports nerd avatar because that's just too goofy. If you want to pick, I can. If you want to
They
pick,
might feel sorry for you.
yeah. If you,
They might feel
yeah.
sorry.
If you want to,
I'm not gonna put the one where you look like you're gonna kill
yeah.
someone.
Well, I'll try to find a good picture for you to put on that if you want. Okay. But no, Elliot. I mean, you're my
How about
brother,
a picture of you and your mom?
huh?
How about a picture of you and your mom from the holidays last year or something?
I can do that. I can find one of her and I. Yes.
Do that.
It's going to be
Find it immediately.
It's probably going to be the whole family, but yeah, I can do that because it's probably. I've got one.
Hey,
I've got one of my
again-
mother and I and my 4 sisters or 3 sisters. I've also got other pictures of her and I during the holidays. So I'll pick one and send it to you.
Part of my statement was about you spending time with your family. So if it's a family picture, that's
That's still fine.
Yeah. So
yeah.
All right. I'll send it to you, Elliot. And I can't. Dude, I love you, Elliot. I love you more than you realize, brother. I mean, we've been friends for a decade, and it's just I can't understate my appreciation for you, for Wayne, for Ken, and John Olson. You guys have been my escape for these shows for the better part of a decade. I enjoy doing this every week. I don't care if we have no viewers. I don't care about that. All I care about is spending time on camera with my good friends, talking football, basketball, baseball, hockey, talking sports. I don't care who watches. I don't care if we don't get any viewers. This
All the way back
is
from chat room.
Back to MSN. Yeah, Elliot wasn't back in the MSN days, but still. I mean, you, me, Ken, and it's a really good thing that we made this connection and that you and I hooked up, Elliot. And we've become like brothers over the course.
You got to thank Jeff Escow for that.
What's that?
You got to
I
thank
do.
Jeff
And
Escow.
you know what? As much as I hate that motherfucker, I do have to thank Jeff Escow for introducing me to you. And I say that because Elliot feels the same way about Jeff as I do.
Somehow I feel lucky I don't know who this person is.
You know what, Elliot? You and I and
You ain't missed much.
the Sportsters have done so much better with our shows than Jeff ever did. It's not even comparable. So,
Well, I mean, his show is more. He wanted to be like a shock.
he wanted to be Stephen A. Smith.
He wanted to hot take everything.
You know what I'm saying?
He wanted to be Stephen A. and Skip all in one.
Correct. Skip. I was going with Skip Bayless. Yes, you're correct. Yes. He wanted to be Skip Bayless and Stephen A.
All
all
into
rolled
one.
into one. And
Wow.
you know what?
But yet hated both of them.
He didn't have the one-liners like Skip and Stephen A. did. So
No, and then while we're doing the show, he's over here. He's got a freaking weed plant growing in his freaking garage where he did the shows from.
he didn't
He
know
got a
sports.
fucking tree over there
This
in
guy
the corner.
didn't know
growing.
sports. He counted on Elliot and I to bring the content, and he just sat back and smoked his joints and just it's what it was.
Wow.
Yeah. All he did was sit there and smoke, and he might toss in a word or two here and there.
Right.
Wow.
But I ran that show, and we did it 6 days a week?
Yes, 6 days a week. You're right.
Whoa. Woo.
2 hours.
It was overkill, Wayne. It was overkill.
2 hours a day for 6 days a week.
And you know what? The three shows we do a week is enough. That we don't need to do 5 or 6 shows a week.
Right.
We don't need to do that.
But I used to make it happen. I
And
used to make it
and
happen.
our 3 shows
2
a
hours.
week, and that's just during football season.
Right. And you, Elliot, you were a great producer for him, but you're a better producer for me. And I love you for it.
Well, we're better friends for sure.
Correct. I take a bullet for you right now at this moment, Elliot.
Don't say that now.
No.
Yeah.
Are you going to post this to the group or to your Facebook page?
I'm gonna post it to the group, the Facebook page. Hopefully, people will share it.
And
to
I will
their
share
Facebook
if when
pages.
I see it, I'll share it as well. I'm not trying to. I mean, God, I the guy gave me a large quote today and a final quote that included parts, but his part prices are too expensive. So I went to Amazon to find the right parts, and I can get it done for $550. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, I put down 600 as the goal.
Do whatever whatever amount you want to, and any more over that, I appreciate. It'll help me pay my bills too. So anyway, regardless,
Well, I mean, I could raise it. I could put down like 2,000.
don't put 2,000. That's no, I'm not that fucking greedy, dude.
No, but I put 600.
Okay, that'll work.
And if you get 1,000, you keep the change.
Keep it.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So,
You can do other things. Enjoy your vacation.
well, it'll help me get to Christmas with my parents, and that's my goal to get. I mean, even if I don't get it done by next weekend, if I can get it done in order to travel to see my folks for the holidays, that would be great.
That's the goal.
Because
For me, that's the
my
goal.
mother just celebrated her 81st birthday.
Was last week, right?
It was the 14th. It was actually
14th.
earlier this week. Oh yeah, last week.
Yep.
She's had some issues with her balance. She's fallen several times. She gets dizzy. She gets, it is the point where she can't walk because of the dizzy spells. When she fell last month on the cruise ship, they discovered blockage in both of her arteries in her neck.
Right.
Okay.
The carotid
The
artery.
carotid arteries. She's had one artery cleared in a recent surgery, and the second one is scheduled for next month at some point.
Did they put a stent in
They put
there?
a stent in her artery. Yes, they put a stent in there. And the second one, I believe, is scheduled next month, maybe in January. I don't know. I've talked to her. Last time I talked to her, I think it was over the weekend, and she said she's doing fine. She's actually walking. She's taking the dogs out. She's still getting dizzy spells, but it's not as significant as they have been in the past. And this woman has been my rock my entire life. When my dad was not there, because he was more concerned about him, he wasn't a great father. My mom has always been there for me in times of trouble. I'm not doing a Beatles song. I'm not going to do that. No.
Moms usually are.
I'm not gonna sing a Beatles song, but times of trouble, times of hardship. When she was working, if I needed money, she would send it to me with no questions asked.
Dear mama.
And you know what? I love her. And I do not look forward to the day when I lose her. But I know it's going to happen, and I'm preparing myself psychologically for that when it comes. I just want her to be around for a little bit longer, and that's my hope.
Well, I just saw my mom this weekend, 91 years old, bedridden. She's just in bed.
Well, at 91 years old, what do you expect?
At least for her to be able to get up and walk around or something.
Guys, also remember this, just as a side note, Mr. Dick Van Dyke turns 100 years old next month.
Don't say it too quickly because Betty White was almost 100.
Betty White, I was just getting ready. You took
She didn't make it to 100.
Right before her birthday.
What was it? A couple of weeks, a couple of days? I can't remember. But yeah,
they had a party scheduled. They had a whole thing, a celebration and everything scheduled for her.
But Dick Van Dyke's a national treasure. I mean, dating back to Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the Dick Van Dyke Show, everything he did. I mean, I can't express anymore how much I respect him and love that man for his talent. And he's going to be 100 years old.
I think his only flaw was he had Dick and Dyke in his name.
Yeah. But no, going back to on topic, Elliot, thank you. Thank you for posting that and getting the word out.
I haven't posted it yet, but it's a work in progress.
And I apprate you putting that
I just
together.
need that picture.
Just make sure you let me know when you post it so I can share it. And I appreciate you more than you realize, buddy. I really do. I miss you being in Florida, being so close. But I understand why you had to move to Arizona, because you had to be closer to your family, and that I appreciate that because you know.
Well, yeah, being closer to my mom was a lot of it. My grandkids.
Yep.
And stuff, but at the same time, it was Crystal wanted to come back home. Ariana wanted to be here too. I mean, her dad's problems. We knew it'd be easier to get him here to Arizona than it would be to Florida.
Right.
That probably wouldn't have happened.
Right.
So, but hey, I do what I can.
So
he misses me being in Florida, but yet when I mentioned going out there, he asked why.
Who?
Why do I want to? You.
Me?
Yeah.
Why would I say
Why
why?
come out here for?
I want you to come back for just a visit. Come on.
That's not what you said one time before.
We're gonna go to breakfast in Lakeland again, like we would do all the time, man. Come on, that place was your favorite. And Mariano bit off more than he can chew with that breakfast.
Yeah, that Hulk breakfast. Yeah, that Hulk breakfast killed him.
It did. Man. Yeah, it did.
He had one pancake left. That was
couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
So, all right.
What was the name of that place again?
Oh God, hang on a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. Bear with me here just a second. I'm gonna Google it. Hang on.
This breakfast place over there. Oh my God.
It sounds like it might be a place here in where I live in Lancaster called Crazy Otto's, where the food comes over the plate.
Yes.
You can't see the plate for the food.
You are correct.
It's one of those type of restaurants. I'm like, good God, I'm not going to eat all this.
hole in the wall mom and pop joint does, Wayne?
Something Oak, wasn't it?
Yeah, give me a second. Hang on. Bear with me here a second.
Well, the place out here is called Crazy Autos, and
Hang on.
the name fits because it's crazy. When you see your plate, you're like, I'm not going to eat all this. I could have ordered this and shared it with 2 other people. I'm serious.
Hang on. Bear with me here a second.
Lazy Oaks or
Hang
I
on.
don't
Hang
know.
on. Hang on.
I mean, they ain't that far from you. How was taking you so long?
Hang on a second. Hold on. Crazy Oaks Restaurant.
I told you Oaks, right?
Yes.
So apparently,
Crazy
every mom and
Oaks
pop store
restaurant.
that feeds food to their customers over the plate must have crazy in the beginning of their name, because you got Crazy Oaks, I got Crazy Autos. So
I'm going to put this in the Facebook chat. This is the link for Crazy Oaks.
where's that at? In Lakeland, huh?
It's in Lakeland,
Lakeland.
yes.
If by chance
Bomb.
I ever go back to Florida and I'm in Lakeland,
I just put it in the Facebook chat, and the menu would be available on their website. And I'll tell you what, guys, the Thanksgiving special alone, ham with stuffing and 2 sides for $13.99.
and I bet you it feeds 4 people.
Yeah, exactly. Turkey with stuffing and 2 sides is $15.99 at a pumpkin pie for $1. So I mean, dude, Elliot can confirm this. The portion sizes on their food are just out of this freaking world.
I can only imagine if it's like Crazy Autos out here, then yeah, I have a very good visual.
I mean, and they're not expensive compared to what they give you.
Well, I have an open invitation to go visit my cousin Andrew in Orlando.
Right.
So
One of these days you need to come out there and visit him and then come see me so we can go to Crazy Oaks. I'm just saying.
oh yeah, for sure. I'll visit you, then I gotta go down to Bradenton and visit my friend Chris and a couple other people.
Right.
Jose. Definitely gotta visit Jose. And yeah. See, my cousin works for Universal and Disney, so I'll be hanging out at those places.
let me know. Let me know where you're going. I may have to make a trip.
I mean, get on a plane and
We
come
can
out
meet
here.
up there,
Hey,
there you
Wayne,
go.
get on a plane and come out, and we'll take you to Crazy Oaks, and you'll love it. You're telling
Oh,
you.
if it's like Crazy Autos, I already know it. I already know it. But then I'm going to trust myself out going, I know I couldn't eat this. Why did I order
dude, as we get older, we can only eat so much.
it? Trust me, I know.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because I mean, there used to be a place here called Filiberto's. It's burritos, Mexican food. You know what I mean? And their burritos are humongous. Okay. Well, back 30 years ago, I could eat 2 of them bastards by myself.
Not so much
Now
now.
I have trouble finishing one.
I'm gonna say not so much now, right?
But then again, that's a good thing, because if not, I'd still be 270 and not the 167 I currently am.
Nice trade-off, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I finally got back to my comfort weight, 160, 170.
Nice.
After I got down to 141, I was like, no, this ain't gonna work. A stiff wind, I would have been toast.
Get caught and taken away.
Blown out like a freaking cow in fucking Twister.
Yeah. Well, I think I told you guys already this upcoming summer, wife and I, we're going to Africa. I think I mentioned that to you.
Yeah, you said that.
So, and I thought about it earlier today when I was at the college doing my office hours. I was like, you know what? I got one more continent to go. I'm not counting Antarctica because there's not a thriving population in Antarctica.
There's no incentive.
Well, the weather might have something to do with it.
There is no incentive in the world that will want me to go to Antarctica. I'm just saying.
Well, I got one more.
Unless I need to freeze my ass off.
Lord's will, God's will. My wife and I, we got one more continent. Well, I got one more continent to go to say I hit all the populated continents. Let me put it
Asia?
that way. South America. I got to get to South America.
South America, Buenos
Yep.
Aires, Rio de Janeiro.
Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, Peru, wherever. So yeah, if I can make it to Africa and get through that, I got one more continent, and then I've hit them all. And who knows, maybe I'll get to Antarctica one day.
I would
Update
just
on
go with
my-
a boat and stay on the boat and not go on the friggin' ice sheet. I'm just saying.
Little update on my right eye. I got my left eye covered right now, and I can see everything nice and clear with the right eye. Everything's
When is the
perfectly-
right eye? When's your next surgery, Elliot?
December 8th.
Is it
So-
left
so
or
you
right?
had-
I forgot.
So this
I just had the right one.
you had the right one done already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The left
All
one,
right, so in
December.
December,
the 8th.
you're going to get the left done.
Right.
Okay.
And then later on that month, I get.
Do
the
you still have to
permanent.
wear your glasses?
Well,
He's not wearing them now.
I'm not wearing them now, and I can see pretty well. It's just a little off because of the left
And
eye.
it's cataracts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So because the left eye is not focused, because I cover it up and you're all blurry
Yeah.
when I cover this
Okay.
eye up. So because that, just to give you an example, when I'm on the computer or when I'm in my goggles or whatever, and I'm on a website or the link, and the letters are white,
Yeah.
right? Well, because of my left eye and my right eye being different at the moment, the letters on the top are yellow and on the bottom are white.
Okay.
When I cover it up, the letters are straight white with the right eye. When I cover this eye up, the letters are yellow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I got to wait for this eye to be done so that way everything is white.
Here you go.
But I can see okay. I mean, like I said, there's times where I got to cover just to make sure that I'm still seeing clearly. But yeah, it's like right now I'm looking at two different lights right here. One is they're both set to the fluorescent. Okay. I can see this one white, but that one looks yellow.
Crazy. Crazy.
I'm telling you, man, vision is a fucking crazy ass fucking thing. Yeah. I didn't realize how crazy eyes can be until going through all
Yeah,
this.
my aunt went through the same thing. She ended up being half blind before she passed away. And therefore she lost her equilibrium and she lost her focus. She could not walk on her own without a walker because of her eyesight. So, and I understand what you're going through. So, but again, I can't thank you enough for that essay on what I need, Elliot. That is poetry in motion, and I love you for that. Thank you very much.
Well, some people say in a different life I was probably a writer.
Yeah, I tried to be. I suck at writing it, but I'm going to stop. It doesn't mean I'm going to give up on it. Okay.
Because I could put my words and emotions on paper.
Yeah.
Better than I can
From your
just
mouth.
blurting out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took me about, I'd say about 20 minutes to put that little.
Yeah, it reads fine. I mean, I'm overwhelmed at the generosity and love. And
Well, you nailed it. What can you say? That's
exactly, he did, Wayne. You're right. You're right.
I believe there was a song that was done by 4 friends back in the day.
The Beatles.
Dionne Warwick was one
Okay.
of them. Who else? Was it Billy Joel?
Her and Elton John and somebody.
Elton John. I think it was called "That's What Friends Are For."
Oh, yeah.
Friends are.
1980
Yes, I remember that song. Yeah.
1985
Yes.
or 86. I was,
In good times
In bad
and
times.
bad,
Right.
yeah, I was still in Spain when that came out.
I will be on your side forevermore.
And you know what, Elliot? To be honest, you and I have had our differences over the years, but you know what? Nothing ever
But that's what
changes.
friends are for.
But again, it doesn't change how much I love you as a person. is one of my best friends.
Dionne Warwick, Elton John, Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, Kenny
There you go.
Rogers.
No, that was USA for Africa.
No, they were on. That's what friends are for.
They were on
Yeah.
that.
Stevie
was,
Wonder,
okay.
because he played the
I didn't
harmonica.
realize it was that many people.
Yeah.
Right.
Willie
So-
Nelson, USA.
Say what?
Paid for Africa.
I remember
USA for Africa was awesome. I still
Yeah,
had
Willie
that song on
Nelson.
my Amazon Prime. So yes,
Yeah,
I love
Willie
that
Nelson,
song.
Kenny Rogers. Who else was on that?
Quincy
Sting,
Jones arranged that
Quincy
song.
Jones
and got it
arranged it,
together.
yep.
Yes. It
Yep.
was done. I think it was done the night of the American Music Awards in 1985 or 86, one of the two.
Yeah, because they went
They
after
went
the awards.
after the
all
show. They
to
went into the studio and worked
Yeah.
all night long on that song. And you could find the documentary on that night on anything. I mean, if you go to whatever whatever you do videos, search for it. It'll come up. Google it and it'll show you where to go to get it. But that documentary was really good because it showed true behind the scenes look at USA for Africa and We Are the World. That song, it was a great song. I love that song to this day.
I couldn't do it again to this day, but I actually can I call it karaoke?
Yes.
Without the vocals, and I imitated each singer's voice.
Well, there was a point in time where I was with a group that were singing that song, and I played I sang Kenny Rogers' part.
I sang Springsteen's part. I sang all kinds of
Yep.
different parts. I even did Bob Dylan, dude.
Oh God!
I couldn't even understand myself.
I was
when
going to
I'm
say,
singing.
how could you understand what Bob Dylan was saying? For God's sake!
I couldn't understand myself.
So,
More James Brown.
all right, Elliot. Once again, before we get out of here, I appreciate you as well, Wayne. Let's get this car fixed, and I'm just very humbled by your paragraph and your description, and I hope it brings to fruition what I need.
I hope it brings you what you need so you can enjoy your holidays the way you should.
Yep, I appreciate you, Elliot. I love you, Elliot. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
I agree, but I do have one problem.
What?
Now I'm gonna keep hearing Bob Dylan songs in my head all the rest of the damn day.
Stuck in.
My bad. My bad.
Oh,
It may be a devil,
tambourine man. I'm just
it may
saying.
be Lord, but you gotta serve somebody.
You
Appreciate
didn't have it
that.
on your bingo card tonight.
Appreciate that. And by appreciate, I mean I don't appreciate it.
Like a
You're gonna have
rolling stone, baby.
He's gonna have Mr. Tambourine Man in his head all night.
Tambourine man in his head. Look out.
Oh my goodness.
Bob Dylan didn't really sing. He just sang. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just.
Well, he was a rapper.
Yeah, well, dude, you know what? It's because he couldn't carry a fucking tune with a friggin' bucket. I'm just saying.
He was a rapper, dude, and there was no auto tune back then.
auto-tuning. If you gonna call him a rapper, you might as well throw Tom Petty in there as well.
There you go. Yes, Bob Petty's another one. God rest his soul. I don't like
The ones that couldn't sing,
You
those
know
were
what?
rappers.
The only song I like about Tom Petty was American Girl. That was it.
They were Ku Klux Klan sheet white, but they were fucking rappers.
Yeah. The reason why I like American Girl is because it was one of the songs on oh God. Why can't it's on the tip of my tongue? The movie
American Pie.
Who was in it?
Jodie Foster.
50
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
American
Okay.
Girl was in Silence of the Lambs.
How could you forget?
I don't know, Elliot.
My favorite
Still.
Tom Petty song, Free Falling.
No.
Free
No. God. His voice is so annoying on that song, Wayne.
Because I'm free.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Free falling.
You know what, Tom? I love you. Rest in peace. But you know what? Your voice was horrendous. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Yeah. Since
That's okay, but his bank account was nice.
Yes, it was. All right, Elliot. And
Since
Wayne,
I'm gonna be
we're
screwed
gonna
up
get
all
out
the
of
rest
here.
of the afternoon with Bob Dylan, I might as well throw Tom
Oh,
Petty in there too.
God.
So there, thanks.
Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
all your fault. It's all your fault. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you for anyone that happened to be listening or watching. If not, I'll post it on. It'll be posted on Facebook. I'm gonna get it on Spotify as well. This was a a Tuesday night edition of the Sports Nerds. We will be back Thursday night at 7:00 to preview the weekend as well as Thursday night football. On behalf of my co-hosts, Mr. E.B. Slim, the producer, Elliot Lamba, Wayne Lynch, the professor, I am your heathen host, Scott, the sports nerd Wright, and we will see you Thursday night. Elliot, hit the outro.
Thank you once again, Nerd Nation, for spending part, if not all of your evening with us here for this latest episode of the Sports Nerd Show. Please keep in mind that we do this on a regular basis every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. And since each night's start time is different, please check out our SNN group page on Facebook for the correct time. So until the next time we come together, Nerd Nation, on behalf of the Sports Nerd and his co-hosts, Ken Koslow, Sean Olson, Wayne Lynch, and me, Big E, may your lives be filled with all the best sports action any one human can handle, as well as all the joy it can possibly bring you. And with all that said, good night, Nerd Nation, as the